Mike, you turn the water on.
You just cut it the So I'm doing some butter knife for the website for stocking for the next week. So I'm trying to do the final sanding now so they are smooth.
Taking picture fast?
This might want to take a photo.
He keeps it on. She's all wet.
Well, we better put the get.
She's up fast.
These shoe goes back in the barn.
Really good.
Hey. Thanks, Dan, for helping. Not me.
Yeah, these are some rebars now for the foundation. I had to do this A-frame to keep the rebar from sliding because I didn't have any other. I don't have a big trailer. So we're coming on the third year here now. We moved from Texas at the end of August. And the first night we came here, Katie still hadn't seen the land because I came on my own. And we had to walk from the main road up to the place where we put the house because this was just raw land and there were no utilities, so there was no electricity, no water, not even driveway. So we had to walk through tall grass to come all the way to the part that we have the house now. And the first night we were deciding exactly where to put the cabin, and we wanted to build a quick cabin in the beginning because our plan was to build a bigger house. We stayed in Airbnbs for almost a month and we started building. We were trying to do the cabin as fast as possible because we had to drive every day to come and do the work. So in the first week I had to do some clearing around the part that we put the cabin because there were cedar trees all over. Only the part that we put the first part of the house, it was cleared. So I was able to rent a backhoe and did the foundation, pour the concrete, and every day would come the whole family, so kids would play around. It was so much fun for them. So we did the foundation. First week I started prepping the foundation and the slab, and we just put the shell quickly. We put the studs, the sheathing, and the roof. And the bigger girls, they got to see the whole process. All the kids got to see the whole process, but the bigger girls, they were able to help me. We had so much fun because we could all work together and put the framing together. So we just built quickly the shell, just studs and the sheathing and the roof, and in a month we moved in. And the first night that we came here, I didn't even have a door, so we had to do quickly a door in the evening. And after that we started finishing the houses we lived in, and we didn't have electricity for months. So yeah, we moved the first night, and it was just like camping because the roof, we had put the roof on, but it was not completely enclosed. The eave was still unfinished, so you could hear all the noises from outside. And it was beginning of the fall. You could hear the coyotes like they were outside of the house. you could hear really clear and loud. At the time, we didn't even have water because the well company took months for them to come because they were so busy, so many people moving from different areas. It took at least 4 or 5 months for the well to be drilled and the electric company at the same time. So we lived for months without electricity and water. We had to collect water from rain. We used barrels to collect water, so it's used for cleaning, and we would go and buy water for drinking. So we had to use oil lamps and candles in the evenings, which was kind of fun. It was just camping for months instead for a weekend. And we had to put, I built a outhouse because we couldn't have the bathroom yet. We started finishing the house as we were living. Yeah, so when we moved in, the house was just studs and the sheathing and the roof. So it was completely unfinished. So little by little we put the insulation and drywall, and we finished the ceilings, plasters and paint, and even the floors were unfinished. So we had to do everything as we were living in, one space at a time. So the first part of the house that we put was like 640 square feet. And later on, as we finished the interior, I was able to put a lean-to, but I didn't put concrete there. I just put pier and beam because I didn't have the time to do more concrete in wintertime. So the lean-to, we put the bathroom, the kitchen and laundry, which gave us more space, and the porch also helped having more space because we covered all the front of the house. So our plan was to build another house, but the prices of the materials when we moved here, everything had gone up. So as we moved in and we built the interiors and we put the lean-to, we decided that we'll just stay and add on that, so we don't have more expenses on building a new place. So last year we were able to add more space, around 350 square feet. Yeah, and the addition I didn't do studs like the main part of the house. I wanted to do it blocks, so it's cinder blocks, and I did stucco. The walls are almost 10 inches thick now, so it looks more Mediterranean style. So I built all the walls with cinder block, which is slower process than just having studs because you have to put one by one block at a time, and everything is with mortar and concrete. It doesn't go as fast as building with 2x4s. And I did stucco interior and exterior, and the walls I painted with whitewash. I built even the windows. I was able to find some lumber locally, and there is a place close by that I was able to order the glass, the dimension that I needed. So I built the windows the size that we wanted, and they are French windows that you can open completely. And we put a little fireplace in addition. It's not the main source for heating up the house because we have the cooking stove which heats up the house really good in winter time. Yeah, it was not just the process of building the house, because at the same time we were working with growing the farm and building the farm, dealing with the animals, and we had to build a barn and the gardens and some fences around, and the animals we have to move them around for grazing during the summertime. So that's what has been going on the last 3 years in our place.
So everything was going great with the tomato plants, and suddenly we realized that we had blister beetles. So things started dying really fast, and I looked up how to get rid of them, and we've been knocking them off into buckets of soapy water. And then we also, the white powder is diatomaceous earth, a food grade quality, and we've been sprinkling that on everything, and we're hoping to save the plants. It was a really good year for tomatoes. We have a lot of green tomatoes, so we really don't want to lose what we have. So we're hoping this works and that we can save the crop.
So I'm trying to get the levels now for the foundation. So this is a 3/8 tubing, and I filled with the water. That way I can get the levels for the, because I'm getting ready to pour the foundation. I have to prep the rebars first, but I have to check the levels so I know how high to go on the upper side and on the lower side. And this is old school way of figuring out levels, because I have laser, but it's hard to take the levels with laser, because during the daylight it's hard to see the laser, and this is very accurate because the water level is going to be, if you check on 2 points, that's going to be at the same level. So that's what I'm going to do now. It's filled with water, so the level from that side to that side, so where my tape is, I'm like 1/8 of an inch above the tape. So this point of the water here, it's gonna be level with the water level there. So this is my level here now. So from the dirt level, I'm like 10-12 inches. But there I'm almost 2 feet, over 2 feet. So the tape here, that's the mark for my level now. So this point here is the same level with the tape mark that I put to the other post. So now, tomorrow I'm gonna put a string on those 2 points. I can keep the right height for the foundation. So now this point and that point are level. Now if I want to find the level on that corner to be the same with this, I'm gonna need to keep this end of the water level here and move the other end, go to the other corner. And I'm gonna move that so the water level will come at the mark here. And wherever it goes on the other side, that's gonna be the next point. It's gonna be level with this. It's good to have another person, but in case you don't, you can do this what I did. You just tape the water line, but you have to go back and forth to move it. So a second person, it will be ideal because the other person can stay here and can check the water line, because in order to get the water line here, you're going to need to move the other end. You may have to go up or you may have to go down, and if you do on your own, you're going to need to go back and forth till you adjust the level. Because now this will be my starting point from all the other. I can get level now wherever I need from this point. And this is really a good way to check the level, because even when the building is in place, you can go from one room to the other through the walls that you cannot see the space, but all you have to do is just go from one room to the other and you'll have the same level. You can find the level with this everywhere, which you cannot do with a laser if the walls are in place or if you are in a long distance. The only trick is to fill the pipe really good, because if you allow air, it won't show you the right level. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna do the rest. Yeah, I'm putting this now because the other post was bending. So this is where the level is now on the black. So this is my level now, the black tape, the upper part. So that's level with the black tape there now. Yeah, I'm gonna move this now so I can get the other corner, the water level. Of an inch. Done good. This black one here, where I thought it's gonna be the level, but actually now I'm 1/8 of an inch there, so I'm just gonna mark 1/8 of an inch lower now instead of moving the hose. That way, that's my right level.